My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Wednesday, January 13th, 2016, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, hello everybody and welcome. Before we get started, I wanted to thank you all for liking these videos, for sharing them on your social networks, for subscribing to this channel, as well as for all your wonderful comments and emails. I really appreciate your support. I also wanted to mention that, sometimes in our busy lives, it's hard to find time to watch a daily video. I also do provide a transcript of all these videos on my website over at tarot-dude.com. So if you're running a little bit behind schedule, you'll find the transcript there. So this week we continue our work with the Crystal Visions Tarot that's created by Jennifer Galasso. And the three cards drawn randomly from the deck today were the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. The first card I draw today is the Six of Cups, in which we see a woman reaching back to a child standing behind her in the water. Now, this card is about nostalgia and happy memories, and it often appears in a reading where there is a heavy focus on the past, or the past is having a heavy influence on the present. Now, with two sixes in this spread, I'm seeing a journey from more challenging times to more harmonious times, but it's not going to be an easy journey. Sometimes being stuck in the past prevents us from truly living in the present and moving forward with our lives. I know that many of us have that one person in the past whom we loved with all our heart, whom we loved completely, that person we considered a soulmate, and for whatever reason, the relationship didn't work out. Now, I realize that we never truly forget our first love and that he or she will always have a special place in our life, but there does come a point where we need to let go, especially if holding on is preventing us from creating a future with somebody new. We have to move past that mentality of wondering and hoping when the person will come back to us. This idea is symbolized nicely, I think, by our second card, the Six of Swords, which has already graced our reading once this week. Now, if you recall, it's about walking away and letting go of the past, especially an event in the past that may be sad or painful. Now notice the light ahead of the woman on the card. It's almost as if the clouds are parting to make room for the light. This symbolizes that the future can be a positive place with new possibilities, happy possibilities, once we're ready to embrace it. Now, the last card to draw today is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a card typically associated with growth and opportunity. It's often a very positive card in a reading. However, this earthy card is ill-dignified in this spread by the airy card next to it, suggesting that there is a blockage of some kind preventing you from experiencing the bounty that this card usually suggests. So whether this be in regards to a romantic relationship or some other major event in your life, it does appear that this is keeping some of you stuck at the moment, perhaps feeling a little bit insecure even. You may also be so focused on holding on to the past that it might be causing new opportunities, to slip through your fingers. So today might be a good day to take a good, hard look at your life and see if there's anything that's interfering with your present or your ability to move forward. Once we recognize these obstacles, then we can then begin to work on removing them. So the message today for these three cards is: letting go is the realization that some people are part of your history, but not necessarily a part of your future. It isn't holding on that makes us strong, but rather it is in letting go. So today's advice card comes from the Symbolon deck, and the card drawn randomly from the deck was Captivity. Okay, so it looks like we're getting beat over the head with this message here today. So it might be something that some of you will want to especially pay attention to. So here we see a figure in a room with bars on the window, representing the loss of freedom or loss of movement, of being trapped and imprisoned. So that issue which we discussed with today's cards may be keeping you stuck and locked up in the past. So today might be a good time to bribe the guard and make your escape. And that's it for today. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button below. And again, my website is at tarot-dude.com, where you'll find all of my information. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.